The first inquiry I get when I say that we are beginning the courses or we are beginning the next batch is that the students will invariably ask, so what is, give me the strategy, I just want to know the strategy. Now, how do I make them understand that the strategy I've uploaded freely on the YouTube? I tell them, Arey Baba, don't pay me anything. Just go and check for the strategy. If you want the strategy, then it's available freely on the YouTube. Even now, if you're watching this video, you just want to sit through it, the strategy is already there, or it's already published in the technical analysis portion. Now, the main crux is not the strategy. 60% of your problem will be solved if you understand this. The strategy is not the main thing for any intraday trader to make money. Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is Trade Smart with Mohiith, and I'm an NSIM certified research analyst as well as a trader by myself. Now, how many times I have posted the videos telling that the strategy is not the main element when you are sitting for trading, and how many times you see when you log into your Zerodha account or a Grow account, the first thing, or an Angel account also, the first thing what it appears on your screen is 90% of the intraday traders lose money. Why? The reason is not that the markets are too tough to trade. The markets are, I would not say easy, but the markets are there for you to make money. Probably 90% of them lose money. If you want to become a professional trader, don't chase a strategy. That is the first thing. The moment you realize that the strategy is not the entire thing which you must focus on, from that moment itself, you will start thinking like a trader and you will take up trading like a profession. Only then you will be able to make money consistently. Welcome back to the channel, and if you are very new to the channel, do subscribe the channel and click on the bell notification, because every week I post about 2 to 3 videos trading about the real problems when an intraday trader faces, or what you must be learning to become one successful trader. Now, let us understand the reasons why 90% of the traders are failing in today's market, and why only 10% of the professional traders are able to make money at the cost of the other 90% of the retail traders. Understand this: when you begin to trade, it is not simple as that you just open an account and start beginning trading from the day one. How many times have you seen or heard in the news that a person probably watched a YouTube channel, he went on to deliver a kid on his own, and then ended up in the death of his wife or any person whom he might know. Now, welcome back. This is not a YouTube university wherein I am promoting. If you want to become a serious trader, understand you need a proper education. Now, say suppose you have entered a medical line, or even in case, you have taken up engineering for that matter. What is the duration of this engineering course? I always ask this question to my students. What is the duration of this engineering course? They will say, sir, it is 4 years. Medicals are 5.5 years. Why 5.5 years or 4.5 years for the theory? Probably you will be learning practicals also. First, you will start dissecting the cadaver, a dead body. Then only you will go live on the patient. That too after 5.5 years. That too not after 5.5 years. Probably you will only be doing minor suture work or probably injections. You need to do a post graduation for 3 years of MS surgery, and then a specialization for another 2 or 3 years. To be probably a specialist in particular organ, or a plastic surgeon, or a cardiologist, or anything. Imagine the number of hours one has to spend to become a successful professional, be it medicine or be it even engineer for that matter. Engineer, yeah, 4 years, and then you get hands-on experience on the job. Now you want to learn trading. Always tell you this, and which is more rewarding than any other profession. Why? I would not talk in terms of money, because trading, it gives you the freedom of place and time as well. You can sit anywhere and you can execute the trades. You would be the own boss. But this is the most challenging aspect of trading. It challenges you psychologically, mentally. It tests your patience as well. Now, understand, the strategy is not the entire thing. How many times I see the viewers log into the channel and skip that just after 1 minute. Probably they will never sit till the entire video. Don't do that mistake, because I have seen it many people. Something which is freely available on YouTube, and they're still not serious to take in that knowledge which one person is giving it to you. I have almost 10 years of experience in trading. My education is only into trading and stock markets, and in spite of that, even after 10 years, I still feel that I get to learn something or the new every other day. If you feel the same thing, and I would suggest you to watch this video till the end, and then even though you are able to gain at least 10% of what I am trying to communicate it to you, it is worth your time. And if you think it is worth your time, then do subscribe to the channel and do comment whether it was useful or it was not useful, spending probably 15 to 20 minutes of your entire life on this YouTube video. Now, most traders don't fail, as I told you, because the market is impossible to beat. They fail because they keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Now, have you ever heard you are making the same mistakes? The mistakes will become very costly at one point in time. 90% of the intraday traders lose money. It is not because you don't have a strategy. It is very simple. You just go on YouTube, you click on any random strategy. Even in fact, if you want my strategy, I have freely posted on the YouTube itself. And most people try to make money by selling the strategies, not by utilizing it by themselves. Why? Because they are educators. They are not traders by default. If you come with me, probably you are trading with me and then you are learning as well simultaneously. That is the thing which most of them are missing out. Although I don't have so much of reach. We just started the YouTube channel, like say about 3 months before. Not much into YouTube channel, yes, but very much into intraday trading. Now, if you want to, I am again telling it to you, if you want to skip this video and directly go to the strategy, like 90% of the people who inquire about the trading courses, you can directly go to the technical analysis. In that, I have put 2 strategies. One is the VWAP and the other is the 5-minute exponential moving average. You can learn that, and still I guarantee you will not be able to make money. Now you will say, why is that? Well, have patience, sit through this video, then you will understand one by one. You might already know, but you have never thought about putting that on paper. Now, why do you lose money? That's the most important topic, and we'll try to decipher it one by one. You are making mistakes, same mistakes again and again. The reason why I have put it on the PPT is that I don't miss out on few of the points which I want to explain it to you. Although you get to me, you get to personally interact me one-on-one in my classes. Let us try to make it more interactive by you. How can you do that? By more interactive, or even on a YouTube, probably you putting a comment and let me know what are the difficulties you are facing. So that I can probably, if I have the time, I would arrange a Gmeet one-on-one Q&A. If the number is large, we'll have a live session wherein I will be able to take your calls, and then we would be able to discuss as well on a Sunday. Just let me know if that helps you really. Now, why are you making these mistakes again and again? Because you are not documenting it. How many times have I told you maintain a journal? Probably I tell most of my students, like, maintain a journal, so that you don't you enter your mistakes, you don't repeat those mistakes again and again. Now, the first thing you need to understand is just opening a demat account. I have seen so many people, you open a demat account which is probably free of cost, and the next day you watch some 2 to 3 channels. You know how to place an order. You are fascinated by the option that, okay, fine, someone else is making money. You never know that the person is making money by selling the course, or he doing it by trading by himself. Now, how do I know I am making the money by trading? Probably you can check my P&L, verified P&L statements. It is there again in verified P&L statement playlist for the month of May, June, July also I will be able to put. Now, understand this. Just by mere opening a demat account or you watching few YouTube videos will not make you a professional trader. It needs a certain set of mindset. Now, what do I say? Learn, educate yourself. The most important investment you would ever make is not paying the money probably to a mentor. You don't even have to pay the money. You have now, it is the age of AI. You get exhaustive list of study materials freely available online. Now, how do you segregate the ones which are useful to you and ones which are not useful? The job of any person, probably you are an avid reader, you want to educate yourself. You need to know what you should be focusing on. You have so much of extensive data available in the market. You would be you would waste more time in reading, which is not at all required for you. Now, in this video, we are more focusing on intraday trading, because that's where I think that most of the traders are losing money, and that's where we can fine tune your trading so that you become slightly consistent, so that you will be able to generate regular profits. Now, when I say enter without learning, learn something, invest in yourself, learn anything, but learn. The first year should always be spent on learning about trading rather than you trying to make the money. Protect the capital the first year, second year slowly build onto it, and the third year probably by use of compounding you'll be able to build more onto it. That's how I teach my students. First year, I am a very rigorous teacher. I'm very disciplined. I want my students to be disciplined also. My one batch finishes the training, I want them to understand that okay fine, they should be able to make money. I mean, if they're not, at least they should not be losing money. That is the main focus. If you, even after taking up the course, or probably even after you spending so much time in trading, and if you're still among the ones who are losing the money every day, then probably you're doing something wrong. You need to fix it. How? First thing, educate yourself. And as I told you, I've already given an example of an engineering student or a medical student. At least give 1 or 2 months at least sincerely, put in efforts to understand. Just you knowing how to buy an option, how to sell an option doesn't make you a good trader. You having a strategy, I bet you, I will give my own strategy as I told you before, you will not be able to make money. And many reasons. Now educate yourself. So imagine, that's what I told you, of someone performing a surgery after watching few YouTube videos. It is ridiculous. Well, many traders think that they would become professionals just by starting by little of knowledge. Then it is not so. It requires education, practice and experience. The market rewards skill, not hope. Always tell you, don't do hope trading in the market. You will not succeed. No trading plan. Now you would say, sir, I am very new to this, I don't have a trading plan, that's the reason you are losing the money. Well, yes, you don't have a trading plan. What I tell you, even in my, if you have watched my previous videos, is you need to have a plan before you enter a trade, and then you need to trade your plan. Now there is a difference between having a strategy and executing it. There is no dearth in strategies in the market. You open a YouTube channel and put the strategies for intraday traders, you will find hundreds of probably thousands of them. The problem lies in the execution. Are you able to execute it with a proper discipline which is needed? If you don't have a plan, then don't trade that day. A no trading day is a plan in itself. You're not losing the money at least. Know exactly when they will enter, where your exit will be. Now exit out of two things. Either it hits the stop loss and you exit, either it hits the target and you exit. You need to know. There is a saying that had I remained for long, I would not have been a good professional trader. This quotation has been given by one famous trader. I don't recall the name of him. It is so like that in trading, especially when if you're buying an option buyers. I am an option buyer. I do option writing as well, but predominantly I do option buying. The strategy is, everything is simple. You need to know when is your entry, when is your stop loss, when you raise exit, and when to avoid trading before the trade even begins. It's not that once you enter the trade, then you start thinking, अरे इधर मैं कहाँ में exit करूँ या कहाँ में stop loss डालूँ. That it doesn't work like that. So losing traders, decide all of this after you enter your trade. You have seen that there is some good news in the market. You see that fine. I mean, Trump has said that they are going to put a ceasefire on Iran war. You assume that fine. The markets are more smarter than you. Probably the overnight market is already gap up. And after a gap up, it then slowly starts cooling off, and you expecting that the markets will go. You enter it and you don't have any idea where you should exit. Probably where is your stop loss. You are hope trading. You think that the news is good and the markets has to rally. No, it might, the profit booking might have already started. Probably the people in anticipation of this news would have bought a day before. So don't fall into the trap. Avoid the noises, unnecessary noises. I've spoken again about this in another video of mine where I have told how to avoid unnecessary noises. These videos don't get views, but if I make a video on a strategy, then probably it will boom. You get more views. Now understand this. Again, I'm repeating it. It's not the strategy. It's the other things around the strategy which help you make a successful or an unsuccessful trader. If you are trading without a plan, you're just gambling in the market, then yes, trading is gambling for you. That's why you lose the money. A simple written trading plan can dramatically improve your discipline and consistency. If it's not on paper, don't trade. How many times, I think even in the last video I have shown you. See, these are my cue cards which I have. And I always have like this cue cards with the strategies, everything written. If it's not on this cue card, I will never trade. or probably you can have a simple diary wherein you write your strategy. If you are not able to see it, if the structure doesn't fit according to the strategy which you already have, then please try avoid trading on that day. There is no compulsion because markets are not going to close down the very next day. Poor risk management. You have a strategy, you assume that even if I get 90-70% right, I'll be able to make money. No, if your risk management is poor, 70% you invariably make money, but 30% you lose. If you're losing more on the days when you're wrong, and if you're gaining less on the days you're right, it will not take much time to have your capital zero, no matter how much it is. You have 1 CR or 5 CR or 1 lakh, doesn't matter. Poor risk management. How do I fix it? I explained it many times, but let me explain it to you again in this video. You have 10 lakhs. Imagine you have 10 lakhs capital. What do? Simple formula. This is to put it in a very simple way. Split that into 5 lakhs and 5 lakhs, and out of 5 lakhs, take 1% stop loss. That's your risk management. You are supposed to be losing only probably 5. How much is 1% of 5 lakh? 5,000 that day. Why am I so strict? Till the time you learn about the market, follow this, slowly gain the confidence and gain the knowledge, and then probably slightly increase the risk capital to at least 2% or 3%. Never exceed more than this, no matter what. Have this rule in your mind. Poor risk management. Say suppose if I flip a coin, and if I say 70% of the times you get head, 70% of the time you get heads, and I'm sorry that I forgot, my video will be on the top right corner and I'm writing here. I will try to write on the left side so that you don't miss onto it. So what do? 10 lakhs, you take the capital, split into 5 lakhs each, and then out of 5 lakh you put a stop loss of 1%. 5,000 is the risk, is all what you will be taking on that particular trade. That's how you optimize your risk management rules. Okay, now if you protect your capital, the opportunities will always come again. How many times we have seen this? Fine, had we had the capital on probably tomorrow, we would have made the money. How many times we have had the regret of this? In my 10 years of journey, there have been many days when I have felt this. That's the reason I've putting in all my experience, and I'm explaining this to you. Calculate first. Work out how much you can afford to lose before sizing your position. Position sizing, most important. Don't take too much of leverage. I would suggest you don't take leverage at all. That's the smartest thing to do. If you get to know about the risk management, trust me, no matter what strategy you use, even if the strategy gives you 30% or 40%, if its probability is 30%, 40%, you will still be able to make money. Even if your strategy is 70% accurate, and if your risk management is poor, you will still lose the money. All right? Stay in the game. The goal isn't to make the money instantly. Don't come here for quick money. It might give you 1 or 2 days beginner's luck, and then you will be ruined completely. You will run the risk of ruin. Okay. Overtrading. Now imagine that you have taken one trade. It has hit your stop loss. I will say, imagine that you have lost 2,000 rupees. You are into revenge trading. You can't accept the losses because from the past 5-6 days you have been making money, and you can't just accept the fact that markets are way more smarter than you. You don't want to accept it. It will not happen. Now what do you do? Probably you have gone short in the market. You made a loss of 2,000. Now you say, fine, if I've gone short and made a loss, probably I would have gone long. I must have gone long. Let me go long. The market had gone like this, then like this, then again like this. You went long here, assuming that the markets will again move up. It comes down, hits your stop loss, again 2,000 loss. Now what happens at this stage? Your mind doesn't think. You are in a revenge mode. The fear or greed or something, whatever has grappled your mind, you're not able to think straight. Simple thing to do. Fix the number of trades you are going to be trading each day. Have a set of rules written. Now, how do you make the set of rules? It's very simple. It's all customized to one person. Each individual's trading style is different than other person's trading style. Understand this. Have a set of rules and strictly follow them. Number of trades you are supposed to be taking in a day, or probably the amount of money which you are willing to lose in a particular day. Have that written. Probably stick that in front of you. If you are having a trading desk, stick that in front. And how many times I've seen people showing the fancy screens, 3 to 4 screens रहेगा उस सामने, and you are trading and you are showing it off. Trust me, I can trade with simple one laptop, one screen is all I need. You don't need fancy stuff in the market. Probably you can also execute the trade in using a mobile, but you need at least one desktop or a simple laptop monitor, at least thoda sa bada size ka, so that you can do the analysis and then take a trade. Now I am trying to put in some Hindi words because I have been advised by few of my subscribers to use little bit of Hindi. The only reason why I am not using Hindi is that my Hindi, I am not an eloquent in Hindi language. That's the reason I don't use it. Otherwise, I am comfortable using it. So let me try that. If you want me to do more of it, just put that in the comment section. It will be very helpful for everyone else. The patience space. You don't have to take every trade every single day. Go and check my verified P&L statements for the month of May and June, wherein I have posted 60%, 72% profits. Out of all the 20 trading days or 22 trading sessions, probably I might have taken a trade at like 13 days or 11 days. More, less is always more, especially when it comes to trading. There is a Pareto principle. I don't know if you know it or not. 20% of the trades probably give you 80% of your profits. Has it ever happened to you? Just put that in the comment section. It will be very interesting for others also to know. 20% of the trades gives you 80% of the profits. Patience is the key. Now, as I told you, probably if you are till with me till this part of the video, because rarely people follow a video because this is a free knowledge, they don't want to sit through. If you are till here, then say I'm till here in the comment section, and probably you have that patience to become a good trader. So patience is the key. You need to wait for the right trading setup, right strategy, right structure in front of you. If you have a plan for that particular day, only then take a trade. No plan, accept it. You don't have a plan. Let the markets go. Let the markets, others make money. It's perfectly fine. The markets are open 365 days a year or 250 days, trading days a year. The markets are not going to close easily. So don't worry. You save yourself for the another day, right? What do you do to stop over trading? Close the system, as simple as that, and do some activity which you can deviate your mind from something else, not from the trading. So that if you again open the system, you might be tempted to place a trade, probably to make up for the losses. Never do that. This has happened with me time and again. And the only thing which you can control is yourself. No one else can control. I gave you a simple solution in my previous video, wherein I talk about the 7 trading habits that are killing your trades. You can go and check that. I've explained in detail as well. Wait for your setup and opportunities return. I've already explained this to you. Trading with emotions. Now, fear, greed, and revenge. No revenge trading, please. Doubles position after a loss to recover quickly. You are trading with probably 5 lots, and now you think that I need to make up my losses, so let me put on 10 lots. Even that, again, you फंस जाओगे, again you make money. Then what do you say? Now this is my last trade. 20 lots से मैं खेलूंगा. This is the term which I get to hear. Sir, कैसे खेलना है market को? You are not supposed to play the market. It's not gambling that you are gonna play. Understand this. These are the terms which I hear, not from my students. At least they are like, once they get into the course, at least they know. I'm not promoting my courses, but yeah, once they get it, you exactly know how I think, and probably I will make you learn in the same way. This is not khelna. The market is not a game where you play. You analyze, execute the trade. You don't do hope trading. You stick to your strategy. You stick to the indicators, discipline, and risk management. These are the things which we need to know. Otherwise, it's a game for you. No one can help. Fear, exit trades too early or avoid valid setups entirely. Now, how many times say, imagine 1, 2, and 3 days it has hit your stop loss. 4th day, it is exactly how your setup is telling you. It says I need to be buying. I'm just giving an example. Nifty at around 24,000. You need to wait for at least 24,100 for you to exit with profits. What do you do? It comes to 24,020. What is playing in your mind now? The first 3 days, the previous 3 days, it has hit your stop losses. You still have that memory. The painful memory is, the fear of losing money is more than the happiness of you making the money. So what do? You want to avoid that pain. So what do? It goes to 24,020. अरे थोड़ा सा तो बन रहा है, निकाल पैसे इसको. At least I'll be happy today. 20 points तो बना लिया मैंने. मगर इन 3 दिनों में probably you would have lost 60 to 100 points. You never know. You would have got one particular day, one fine day wherein you can recover all the losses, and probably you can come again in positive. You have missed on that. Fear. How do you overcome that? Having a plan. Now, what is a plan? You have an entry, you have an exit. Don't, either you have an entry, you enter, you have an exit, or you have a target. Hit your target, well and good. Exit, stop loss. If you're not respecting both of them, then you're gone in the market. You will not survive. Greed, overconfident. You are overconfident. How? I just gave you an example. Trump announces a ceasefire. You're so much confident that you take the first 9:15. You feel that the train will leave you without taking you. Fear of missing out. You don't have the patience to wait. Every time when the market goes up, understand that it always retracts. Now, where do you enter when in a retracting market? Use Fibonacci. If you don't know how to use Fibonacci, I will tell you. Put that Fibonacci in the comment section. I'll make a video on Fibonacci. Right? So, overconfident after wins, hold losing trades too long. Like, for example, first 3 trades, you don't lose it, you don't hold on to it, so that you would have made more money. The first 1, 2, and 3 trades, you have made money. You have tasted the success. You have probably you're away from the fear of losing. On the 4th day, it goes to your stop loss. What you do, you slightly shift your stop loss. You have placed the stop loss at 40 points, probably Nifty you are trading. You shift to 60 points. Because why? Because you know that Trump ने announce किया है ceasefire, market तो ऊपर ही जाना है. You don't know how many of them this news has been assimilated in the price itself. So what do you do? थोड़ा सा और नीचे घटाओ, 60 points बनाओ, 80 points बनाओ, 100 points बनाओ, 120 points you will not do. You'll start thinking that बस यार अब तो हो गया, अभी बहुत नुकसान हो गया, अभी एग्जिट करो. उसके बाद मार्केट चढ़ेगा. It tests the fear point and then it jumps again. What you need to do? Have patience. Have a trading plan. You have the strategy, everything is there, but you don't have the patience. God save you. How? God will not save you. You need to save yourself. You need to learn. And now, which is the one thing which can help you? Your stop loss. Don't shift your stop loss again and time and again. It's not needed. Once stop loss hits, stop the system. Probably you have exhausted the risk limit for that particular day. End the trading and go out. Your emotions should never decide your trades. Your trading plan should decide on how you're going to trade on that particular day. Ignoring the stop loss, I have time and again explained this to you. Don't shift, you are entering with trade with your stop loss, don't shift the stop losses. Now, this is the biggest reasons why 90% of the traders fail in the stock market. I just met one of my friends over the weekend. We were discussing about, he's into Forex trading. He's pretty new. He said, Mohiith, I have made from $400. He made about $3,600 in about, say, 1 month or 2 months. I don't remember the exact duration in Forex trading. Forex trading is not legal in India. In Forex trading. Now, I don't do Forex trading. I don't have a clue about it. $400. How much did he make? $3,600. And then I said, fine, you are making very good. Then why did you quit? Now, one day I did not put a stop loss. I said, just one day you did not put a stop loss and your capital became zero. This is why I tell you, educate yourself. This is very disheartening to know you have been doing well just because of one bad day. No matter next day, probably again you were right. Your strategy is 90% of the right all the time. But 10%, what happens to the 10%? You keep on shifting the stop losses. That's what happened. He never kept the stop loss. This is the biggest mistake. Never keeping the stop loss. Have the stop losses. Now, how do you enforce yourself to keep the stop losses? If you are very emotional, probably then trading is not for you. I'm not discouraging it, but that's the fact. But if you want to avoid this, how do you do? Again, I have sent out the reasons in my previous videos also. What do? You get one person only to execute the trades. You don't have the luxury to have another person to execute the trades, then probably you need to instill that discipline within yourself. Unless until you get that, don't place a trade. Have one more person only to execute the trade. उसका जॉब क्या होगा? उसका जॉब यही होगा कि उसको कट करना है पोजीशन. जैसे स्टॉप लॉस हिट होता है, उसको पोजीशन कट करना है. You pay him. It's okay. It's worth whatever you would be paying it to him. उसको बोलो कि जब जब स्टॉप लॉस हिट होता है मैं तुम्हें 100 रुपए या 50 रुपए दे दूंगा. He is sitting, at least you get that patience, or you hire one person for salary and don't quit the job. How many times I have seen people, they want to finish a 1 month course, 2 month course, and third month they want to start making money. It will not happen. Have a mentor to trade with you probably for first few days, for first few months. He might be able to instill discipline in you. Or else the other logical is what I have given. Most of the prop trading desk have analysts and then executors. Analysts will analyze the trades and then they pass on their trading analysis or trading strategy to the executors. They execute. They are being given a task of cutting the positions or probably execute or squaring of the profits as soon as they hits the target. You stay long in the markets can, which was giving you the profit, can come down and you might exit and break even. Worst to worst, it might again end up in losses. That's how it happens. Has it ever happened to you? Let me know. Now enter with a stop loss in mind. Now before I take a trade, now I usually tell my students also, we trade in Sensex और वी ट्रेड इन निफ्टी हमारा स्टॉप लॉस यूजुअली रहता है 15 पॉइंट या 25 पॉइंट्स, 15 to 20 पॉइंट. और सेंसेक्स में जब हम ट्रेड करते हैं उसका स्टॉप लॉस रहता है 60 पॉइंट्स मैक्सिमम स्टॉप लॉस रहता है. 30 to 60 पॉइंट्स इन सेंसेक्स. इट इज़ वेरी स्मॉल मूवमेंट. यू नीड टू बी प्रिसाइज व्हेन यू एंटर. जब हम ऐसा ट्रेड लेते हैं, आई यूजुअली टेल माई स्टूडेंट्स, फर्स्ट पुट द स्टॉप लॉस. ट्रेड हो एग्जिट हो गया. सोचो वी हैव टेकन अ कॉल पोजिशंस 24,000 निफ्टी में हमने कॉल लिया है. हमने ये बोला है कि इन द मनी. हाँ, और एक ज़रूरत बात बोलना है थी, हाउ डू आई चूज द ऑप्शंस? शुड आई टेक इन द मनी, एट द मनी, आउट ऑफ द मनी? If you're confused, just put that. I will, that was actually, so I was supposed to be taking the next video on. I will take that. In the money, at the money, out of the money. What options, strike price do I choose? That is most important. I will come up with another video. So you have bought an option at around 24,000. Say suppose call options. We have assumed that we have taken 23,800 strike price का हमने लिया है जो 300 रुपए पे अभी है. Why 300? Intrinsic value plus the time value. There is a theta decay, you know that very well. Assuming that you know 300 rupees में हमने लिया है. Immediately put a stop loss of 285 or 280. If this is your stop loss, put that. Don't even think twice. अगर जैसे जैसे वो नीचे गिरता जाएगा 270 पे आ गया, you will be hesitant even to place the order. You will become like a rabbit which is facing the headlights at night. You will not move. Rabbit will not move, or any animal will not move. It will just stare because it's shocked. It is surprised. It doesn't know what to do, and it eventually gets hit by the vehicle. Don't let that happen to you. It has happened to me many a times. So don't let that. Either there are two ways of learning. You learn from my mistake, or you do your own mistake, and which will prove very costly to you. Sir, आपका फीस बहुत ज़्यादा है. I don't take much ज़्यादा फीस any which ways. Then I say okay, fine. You lose your money probably, or I would say at least learn something and then go into trading, and eventually they again come back. सर जितना मैंने लॉस किया उसमें तो 4 बार मैं आपको पे कर सकता था. सर वेलकम बैक. Again train them, then they trade with me also. So that's how it has happened. No, don't remove the stop loss. Accept the small stop losses that will save you for another day. Hope is not a strategy. Hope trading, like the markets अभी तो ऊपर ही जाएगा, अभी तो नीचे ही आएगा क्योंकि न्यूज़ आ चुका है कि नीचे ही जाना है. A very bad news, markets has opened gap down. Probably the buyers can think this is the very good fair price for me to enter, and you are assuming, आपका होप ये है कि मार्केट में एक बुरा न्यूज़ आ चुका है, मार्केट नीचे गिरना ही है, एंड डे तक मैं देखूंगा. एंड डे तक अभी ऐसा होके पूरा शूट अप हो जाएगा because it triggers the short squeeze and you are trapped on the other side. No stop loss. गया एक ही दिन में पूरा स्टॉप लॉस हिट, पूरा कैपिटल रूइन हो गया द नेक्स्ट डे, एंड देन यू स्टार्ट ब्लेमिंग, अरे मार्केट में सब ऑपरेटेड है. Understand there is too much of liquidity in the market, and operation fine. If you say that it is being operated for few handlers, it is not so. You would be able to make money if you just respect your stop loss. Unrealistic expectations. I have got many people who say, sir, manage my account. I do manage my accounts. I do manage accounts. Sir, manage मेरा account manage कीजिए आप. अब मुझे बोलो कि महीने में कितना दे सकते हो. I say, see, I'm not God, I can't promise you anything, because महीने में हो सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता है, नेगेटिव भी जा सकता है. मेरा ये फोकस रहेगा कि आपका कैपिटल बचा रहा है. So I don't have the time to trade. You do the trading, I'll give you the account ID, password, everything. You make the money and give it to me. Then fine, we will. But do we have the patience? एक तो पेशेंस नहीं है, अनरियलिस्टिक एक्सपेक्टेशन. सर, आई हैव टू मेक 10% 20% per month. Many times I was teaching, when I was teaching for some other institute, I have got the inquiries. They sit in front of me and they say, so कितना बना सकते हो, बोलो ना सर. I said, sir, I have told, सर जी, आप 20% के हिसाब से आप बनाना चाहते हो तो एक दिन आप अंबानी को बीट कर दोगे. Imagine the compounding, how much it will be if you are making 10 or 20% or some unrealistic expectations you have. You have seen that, you have heard about that rabbit or tortoise ka story. Small gains, and then slowly build your capital consistently. Then you will make consistent money. Probably at one day, fine day, you might be thinking, fine, my income is more than my job itself. Probably I'm able to make consistent money. Then only you can think of quitting. Otherwise, I would advise everyone, don't quit your jobs. That is your buffer. That's your cushion. You quit your job in 1 month thinking that you'll become a top class trader the next month. It will not happen. Trust me, take my word for me. You should not be chasing the profits, huge profits every week. You are a dreamer. You blow up accounts and start over again and again. It's not. The professional earns steady returns for years, builds real worth through consistency. Patience creates wealth. So whenever I accept the accounts for management also, I tell, do you have the patience and do you have the risk appetite? And do you know about the stock market? These three things has to align with what I expect an answer from them. If it is positive, only then I take up the accounts. Or else, don't touch them. They are into an unrealistic world of YouTube videos wherein the people are making more money by selling the courses rather than trading themselves. So stay away, and patience is the key when it comes to creating wealth. Understand this. No trading journal. Probably this is one aspect. If I say which is the best book you can read about trading, people will come up with their own suggestions. There are many books. Go to ChatGPT and say which are the best books to read. It will come with its own sets of books. You can just go download them or probably buy them and read it. It will definitely help you. Reading will definitely help you. Invariably, it is going to help you. No two thoughts about that. The one book which tops everything else is your journal. It's your own journal. कहाँ पे आपने एंट्री लिया, कहाँ पे आपने एग्जिट किया, क्या मिस्टेक किया उस दिन, आपका रीजन क्या था उसको लेने में. आपने ऑप्शन बाई किया, ऑप्शन सेल किया, या पुट्स बाई किया, पुट सेल किया, क्या रीजन था, यू राइट इट डाउन. That will act as a repository for you to make the decisions in the future. Probably you will avoid mistakes also. But don't repeat the same mistakes. That's what, if you are repeating your mistake again and again, then you are fool. Make once and learn from that. You are a wise person. Probably learn from another person's mistake, then you are double wise. Right? What is a professional mindset? It's not about the strategy. इस वीडियो पूरा देखने के बाद, if you're still with me, then I would request you to do subscribe and show little bit of appreciation, because it would not cost you anything just to hit a subscribe, like button, and then post a beautiful comment. It would make my day. So manage the risk. This is the professional mindset. Manage your risk. Master the psychology. Your emotions are your biggest enemy. Follow the plan. No plan, no trade. Stay consistent. Profitability comes over hundreds of trades, not one. Sixer, एक पहले बॉल में 6 नहीं मारना, next बॉल में आउट हो जाओगे. Play like rabbit, probably more defensive in your approach. Don't become like Vaibhav Suryavanshi. He's good whatever he is doing, but we as traders, we need to know, have a realistic expectations from your trading. Protect your capital. This is one thing which you have to take home, is protect your capital. Don't focus more on strategy. शायद अगर मैं दूं तो सिर्फ 30% वेटेज दूंगा, 70% वेटेज मैं इन सब को दूंगा. आपको कैसे सीखना ये सब कैसा है? You have to master yourself. I mean, you have to train your mind. तो स्ट्रैटेजी तो आसानी से मिल जाता है यूट्यूब में. भैया मेरे पास ही खुद है strategy. You go and check it out in the technical analysis. I've put some 2 beautiful strategies which I've been working on from the past 10 years. It works like miracle. I've been able to make consistently. I would not give the credit only to the strategy. The immediate surrounding, 70% क्या है that we need to focus more on. Sadly, 90% of the traders just focus on strategy. That's why they lose. 10% understand this and they start recording their trading journal, understanding where they have went wrong, revising their trades probably once in a week or once in a month. That's how you're going to improve. Quick money, if you have come for quick money, then trading is not for you. Trust me. Stay consistent. The market doesn't reward intelligence alone, it rewards discipline. That's how professionals think. If you have अब इतना देर तक आप मेरे साथ जुड़े हैं तो धन्यवाद. I'm very thankful to you for watching this video. Hope you have gained some knowledge about it. If there is anything else, if you would like to comment, just put that in the comment section. I would be glad to help you out. You have wonderful trading days ahead. Bye bye.